Hello, Bruce Anderson here with you with the HETV Game of the Week. Tonight's game is at Barrington High School, where the Barrington Broncos host the Schaumburg Saxons. Both teams are standing at 4-1 atop the MSL West, and the winner of tonight's game will have sole possession of first place. Last week there were 4 teams tied for first, as all the top teams wound up playing each other. Barrington beat Fremd, and Schaumburg beat Conant. So these two teams now square off to see who takes over first place. Conant and Fremd will both try to stay one game back as they each play weak opponents. So we could wind up with a 3-way tie for second place when the night's done. But stay tuned, we'll be back with the game in just a moment. Hope it's a good one. Ready for the tip-off of the HETV Game of the Week here in snowy Barrington. Barrington again hosting Schaumburg for the first place in the MSL West.
Please direct your attention to the court and let's meet tonight's starting lineups. Starting at left guard for Schaumburg, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Joe. Starting at left guard for the Broncos, a 6'1" junior, number 3, Brad Sunstyle. Starting at the other guard for Schaumburg, a 6'1" junior, number 23, Kyle Folger. Starting at guard for the Broncos, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Jackson Wagner. Starting at one forward for Schaumburg, number 11, Christian Spendieri. Starting at 3 guard for the Broncos, a 6'1" junior, number 12, Scott Nelson. Starting at the other forward for Schaumburg, a 6'2" senior, number 22, Michael Mallett. Starting at forward for the Broncos, a 6'5" senior, number 33, Mark Bennett. Starting at center for Schaumburg, a 6'5" junior, number 44, Jimmy Lundquist. And starting at center for the Broncos, a 6'7" senior, number 15, John Schneider. The Schaumburg Saxons are led by third-year head coach, Mr. Matt Walsh. Your Barrington Broncos are led by third-year head coach, Mr. Brian Tucker. With assistant coaches, Rex Holbrook and Chris Keene.
Okay, the home team Barrington standing at 12-6 this year, 4-1 in the MSL, and Schaumburg is at 13-4, also at 4-1 in the MSL. So we'll see who emerges victorious and the West leader at the end of the night. Fremd and Conant both at 3-2, Fremd at 10-8, Conant 8-9. Trying to remain only a gain back, so entirely possible to have a 3-team tie for second place here. So there's a tip-off, Broncos control. That's Brad Zomzo bringing it up. Barrington moving the ball around crisply. Bennett with it now, looking to dish it off. Gets it off to Zomzo. Pass is intercepted. Yes. Number 44, Jimmy Lundquist, taking it away. Kyle Bolger bringing it up. Schaumburg passing it around, looking for the scoring opportunity. Fellini passes it over to Spandieri. Spandieri drives the baseline, puts it up, no good. But he's able to wrestle his own rebound, and a foul. So number 33, Mark Bennett with a foul. So Schaumburg to inbound it. And there's Spandieri with a score. Barrington passes it the length, and a travel. Schneider not able to get it to go as he traveled in the paint. So still 2-0 Schaumburg. Barrington almost able to fast break it there for the tie. So Kyle Bolger will bring the ball up for the Saxons. Gets it off to Spandieri. Or sorry, Fellini. Gets it over to Millett. Into the center. Oh, rejected. Bolger able to corral it. Millett spins and shoots, scores. 4-0 Schaumburg with the lead. Bennett bringing it up for the Broncos. Gets it off to Schneider. Back to Zomzel. Wagner holding, goes baseline. Out off of Barrington. Evidently Millett getting a hand or a finger on that. So Bennett will inbound it for Barrington. Bennett gets it into Nelson. And Bennett with a field goal. Brings the score 4-3. Barrington only down by 1 now. Bolger bringing the ball up. Drives, has it blocked. So Schneider with the ball for Barrington, dishes it off to Bennett. Bennett tries baseline, gets turned away. Gets it out to Wagner, who drives, and no good, but picks up the foul. So Lundquist sends Wagner to the line. And misses. There he hits it for the tie. Five minutes left, score tied 4-4. Spandieri dishes it off to Fellini. Gets it out to Lundquist. Spandieri fouled under the basket, he'll shoot 2. Bet on Wagner. And the first one is good. So Schaumburg with the substitution there. And Spandieri hits both of them. But Schaumburg up by 2, 6-4. Nelson with the ball for Barrington. Passes it over to Zomzil. Passes it cross court to Schneider. Puts it up, can't get it to go. So Bolger tries to take it coast to coast, but gets fouled putting it up. So Schneider picks up a foul, puts Bolger at the line, shooting 2. Rims, no good. Second one goes. 7-4, Schaumburg with the lead. So Nelson with the ball for the Broncos. Bringing it up against Bolger. Off to Zomzil, who turns, shoots. Can't get it to go, but John Schneider with the putback. Barrington now down by 1, 7-6. Schaumburg moves it around. 3-point shot by Mallet, doesn't go. Zomzil bringing it back. 40 in the paint, too far under, can't get it to go. Schaumburg takes it back the other way. Mallet off to Bolger. Schaumburg moving it around. Fellini gets it over to Mallet. Spandieri. Over to Fellini. Back to Bolger. Zomzil able to get a hand on it, but Barrington able to control the pass, gets it back. Zomzil takes it the other way. Dishes it off to Schneider in the paint to number 33, Mark Bennett. Gets his second bucket on the night. Gives Barrington their first lead, 8-7. So Bolger bringing the ball up. Off to number 11, Spandieri gets the field goal, good for 3. So Schaumburg back up 10-8. So the foul there on Reese from Schaumburg. He turned the ball over. Barrington will inbound it. Bennett to bring it in.
Schaumburg foul number 10, Joe Fellini, his first, team second.
Sit into Nelson. Back to Bennett. To Schneider in the paint under the basket. He's fouled.
Schaumburg foul number 30, Bobby Green.
Bobby Green sends Schneider to the line.
Broncos number 15, John Schneider.
Chance to tie it up here for Schneider. Off the back. Off the iron again, 0 for 2. So Schaumburg keeps the 10-8 lead. 2:28 left to go here. Bobby Green picks up the Schaumburg foul, turns the ball over. So Nelson will inbound it for Barrington. Nelson gets it to Zomzel. Zomzel working against Cole-Reese. Crosses half court. Give and go to number 33, Bennett, who's mugged in the paint. He'll go to the line. That on Kyle Bolger. So Bennett shooting 2. Again going for the tie. There he gets the first half.
Checking in for the Saxons, number 12, Thomas Byrne.
Schaumburg with the substitution. And gets both of them. Ties the game up at 10. Substitution there for Barrington. So Lindquist inbounds to Bolger. Bolger stops, fires to number 12, who is in the paint, not able to get off a shot. Schaumburg reload, Bolger spins and scores. Kyle Bolger not going to be denied on that one. So Bennett brings it up. Off to Zomzel. Zomzel looking for a lane. Dishes it off to Wagner. Wagner to Carroll. Over to Schneider. In and out, can't get it to go. But Wagner able to control, gets the rebound, and Barrington will reload. Go again. Bennett out to Zomzel. Shoots the 3, and he scores. So Zomzel gives Barrington the lead again, 13-12. Reese passes, intercepted by number 15 Schneider, who's not able to go up, turns it over. So Bolger will bring it back up. Schaumburg moving the ball around. Millette fakes up, dishes it off to Cole-Reyes, who is able to score. So Zomzel. Eight seconds left. Schneider can't get the layup to go. So at the end of the first quarter, Barrington trailing by 1 point. 14 Schaumburg, 13 Barrington. So the team's back on the court. This is the close game we were expecting at the start. Both teams fighting for first place here in the MSL West. Saxons up by 1 with the ball to start the second period. So Mellett throws the ball away. Trying to get it over to Ryan, to Joe Fellini, who was cutting toward the basket when the pass sailed his way. So Barrington now bringing it up. Taylor Ganser with it. So Wagner with the charge there for Barrington. They'll turn the ball over. So Schaumburg with the lead in the ball. Bolger bringing it up. Field goal. Spandieri with the 3. Expands the lead to 17-13. Bennett off to Nelson. Back to Bennett underneath. Can't get it to go, but picks up the foul underneath. So he'll shoot 2. Joe Fellini picking up the foul.
Checking in for the Saxons, number 4, Justin Hill, and for the Broncos, number 3, Brad Zamzai.
Okay, so that foul on the rebound, not on the shot, so Barrington will bring it inbound. Pass into number 40, Leakin 40 picks up his first 2 of the evening. 17-15, Schaumburg with the lead. Spandieri with the dribble. Gets it off to Bolger. Mallet with the ball, back to moving it around. And that ball thrown away, so Barrington will bring it in once they chase it down. Yep. Ball going over into the next court. So Ganser gets it into Nelson. Back to Ganser. Ganser almost loses the dribble. There's a Zamzile picks up a foul away from the ball, so Schaumburg gets it. So Schaumburg with the ball and the 2-point lead. Oh, can't get the 3 to go. Barrington pulls down the rebound. Zamzile dishes to Leakin 40. Puts it up for 2. Ties the game at 17. So number 4, Justin Hill again losing the ball. Barrington loses the ball on the pass, has it intercepted. So Bolger with the ball. It's over to Spandieri. Lindquist with the 3, can't get it to go. Barrington pulls it down. There's Zamzile. Can't get the 3 to go. Barrington not able to pull the ball down. So Schaumburg with a timeout. So 5:09 left in the second period. The score tied 17-17. So Barrington looking to substitute, not able to. So Bolger bringing the ball up for Schaumburg. Feeds Spandieri into the basket, puts it up for 2. Spandieri on fire for Schaumburg. The Broncos trying to get something going here. 15 all alone in the paint. Schneider with the dunk. Ties the game up at 19. Justin Hill to Lundquist. Lundquist cross court. Bolger with the ball. Back to Hill. Back to Bolger. Cross court to Reyes. Drives the lane, has it rejected. The ball kicked by Barrington, so Schaumburg will retain control. 4:04 left in the second period. So ball into number 12, Byrne. Byrne gets it over to Reyes. Reyes to Bolger, who drives the lane. And a penalty. Foul, rather. 24, Volman. So Schaumburg to inbound. Lundqvist drives, can't get it to go. Pulled down by Brad Zomzel. Dishes off to number 12. Nelson can't get the three to go. So Schaumburg bringing it back. Byrne dishes to Spandieri. Spandieri to Reyes. Back to Bolger. Cross court to Reyes. Reyes to Spandieri. Spandieri to Lundqvist to Reyes. Turned away, back to Lundqvist for the three. It's good. Zomzel. Picks up a foul for Schaumburg. We'll put Zomzel at the line. So Barrington down by 3. First one is good. And the second one is good. Pulls Barrington to within 1 point. 22-21 the score. Bolger driving. Foul. Shot would not have counted. So Scott Nelson picks up the foul. Sends Bolger to the line, shooting 2. Mallet checks in. So Bolger gets the first to go. And the second one is good. So Schaumburg back up by 3. Barrington bringing it up. Scott Nelson for the Broncos. Guys gets it off to Zomzel. Baseline passing. Schneider for 3. That ties the game up. So Mallet with the ball for Schaumburg. Feels Bolger in the paint under the basket, goes up for 2. So Schaumburg now with the 2-point lead, 26-24. Zomzel. So Cole Reyes picks up the penalty. Zomzel shooting the bonus. Gets the first one. Schaumburg with a substitution. Spandieri comes back in. So Zomzo looking to tie it here. And can't get the second one to go. So Schaumburg hangs on to the 1-point lead, bringing the ball up. Kyle Bolger. Off to Lundqvist, who shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. Zumzeil with the ball. Back to Bennett. Bennett off on the 3-point attempt. Can't get it to go. Schaumburg controls. Comes back the other way with it. Bolger trying baseline. Can't get it to go. Kicks it out. Bennett intercepts the pass. Gets it off to 22, drives baseline. Ryan Carroll with the 2. Gives Barrington the lead, 27-26. Back and forth, the lead goes. Bolger bringing it up for Schaumburg. Off to Spandieri. Has the ball knocked away, gets it back. Dishes it to Byrne. Off to Mallet, back to Byrne. Back to Mallet. Mallet trying baseline, gets turned away out to Bolger, to Lundqvist. To Byrne. Back to Mallet. Mallet hands it off to Spandieri, gets it over to Bolger. So Byrne with it, back to Mallet. Mallet drives, layup doesn't go. Number 12, Nelson, able to control the ball for Barrington. Gets it off to Zomzo. Zomzo shoots, can't get it to go. And the heave at the end of the half. Short, so Barrington with the lead, 27-26 at half. This game, the close back and forth game we expected at the beginning of the game. And we'll be back after the halftime show. Okay, back to start the second half. Teams take to the floor. Barrington will inbound the ball to start the third period, leading by 1 point, 27-26. So there's Zomzo with the ball. Gets it off to Wegner. Over to Bennett. To Nelson. Nelson back to Zomzo. Back to Bennett. Nelson gets it. Nelson puts up the 2. Gives Barrington the 3-point lead. A lot of good ball movement there by Barrington. Bulger starts to drive, pulls it up. Schaumburg looking for the opening now. The spinning shot by Spandieri doesn't go. He comes up limping. Bennett spots up for the 3, doesn't get it to go. Schneider not able to put it back in. So Bulger bringing it up for Schaumburg. Sit off to Fellini. Over to Mallet. Mallet gets it to Fellini. Fellini back to Mallet. Mallet drives, kicks it back out to Spandieri. To Bulger for the 3. Can't get it to go. Pulled down by Schneider for Barrington. Barrington trying to fast break it, can't get it to go. Cross court pass. Nelson can't get it to go, off the rim. And a foul. Mark Bennett picking up that foul. His second. So Schaumburg bringing it up. Bulger across half court. Off to Fellini. Oh, Spandieri almost loses a handle, able to get it back. Bulger with the ball, tries the baseline, back door, good. Bulger with his 5th bucket of the night. Bennett just outside the paint, puts it up, and it's good. That's his 4th bucket. 31-28 Barrington. Bulger cross half court. Gets it off to Fellini. Back to Lundquist. Gets it over to Mallet. Drives to center. Can't get it to go. Bennett pulls it down. Gets it off to Wegner. Wegner back to Bennett. Cross court to Wegner. Wegner to Nelson. Nelson to Bennett. Bennett to number 15. And Schneider scores under the paint. That's his 4th for the evening. Bulger calls timeout. Barrington with the 5-point lead, 33-28 with 4:35 left to go in the third period. Okay, the team's back out on the floor. Bulger will be inbounding the ball for Schaumburg. Gets it into Fellini, back to Bulger. Cross court, oh! Pass bobbled. Then the feed behind Fellini is not able to hang on to it. Turnover to Barrington. Bennett drives and is fouled. So Lundquist picks up his 2nd. And another foul. Fellini called for a holding. And a substitution by Schaumburg. So ball into number 15, shoots too high. Schneider not able to get it to go. So Bulger bringing it up, not able to go coast to coast. Byrne gets it off to Reyes. Dishes to Bulger, doesn't get it to go, but a foul. 44 called for the foul on Schaumburg. So Barrington will bring the ball up. It's Nelson with the dribble. Crosses half court. Gets it to to Zomzel rather. Off to Bennett, who shoots the three. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds to Schaumburg. Substitution, Ryan Carroll coming in. Spells Jason Wagner. So Bulger will bring up the ball for Schaumburg. Schaumburg still trailing by 3, 28-33. Lundqvist drives, shoots, scores. So cuts the lead to 3. Barrington moving the ball.
Schaumburg foul number 11. Christian Spandieri, his first, team's fourth. Barrington foul on number 15. John Schneider, his second, team second.
So Barrington inbounds it. Schneider under the basket. Fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Schaumburg foul
Number 11. Spandieri picks up the foul. So Schneider shooting 2. First one is off, short. And off the iron, can't get it to go. Pass out of bounds. Bulger not able to pull that one down. So the Broncos get the ball back. Bobby Green in for Jimmy Lundqvist. So Nelson gets a ball into Zomzel. Gets it off to Carroll. Carroll takes the dribble, dishes it off to Zomzel for the 3. Can't get it to go from the corner. 22, Ryan Carroll called for that. So Bobby Green will inbound it for Schaumburg, trailing by 3. Bulger takes it across half court, drives, pulls up, gets the ball back out to number 12, Nelson, who dishes to Wagner. Can't get it to go, pulled down by Zomzel. Zomzel, Nelson in the corner, can't get it to go. Schaumburg able to gain control of it. Bulger driving, dishes it back out to number 11, shoots a 3, can't get it to go. Number 12, Nelson grabs it, goes coast to coast, lays it in. 2 points for Barrington. Barrington now up by 5. Nelson able to take the fast break for 2. So Schaumburg working the ball. Number 30, Bobby Green, good for 3.
After the basket, Schaumburg foul number 15, Cole Reyes, his second, team 6.
Cole Reyes picks up a foul after the basket. Barrington with the ball, Wagner bringing it up. Cross half court to Zomzel. Zomzel dishes underneath to number 15. Schneider can't get it to go. So back the underway, burn for Schaumburg. Dishes it off to Bolger. Bolger off to Reyes. Reyes to Byrne. Byrne to Bolger. Reyes turned away, gets it back to Bolger. Byrne with the ball. Over to Spandieri. Back to Bolger. Bolger hands it off to Spandieri. He gives it back to Bolger. Back to Spandieri. Cross court to Green, back to Bolger. Bolger drives, loses the ball. Number 15 for Barrington puts up a 3. Short, 12. Can't get it to go. Nelson tried to follow it up. Couldn't get it to go. So at the end of 3, Barrington with the lead, 35-33. May remember Barrington able to upset Schaumburg on their home court about a month ago. Schaumburg trying to return the favor. So the team is back out on the court, looking to start the 4th period here. Barrington with the 2-point lead. So Lundqvist inbounds it for Schaumburg, gets it to Bolger. Bolger cross half court, back to Lundqvist. To Reyes. To Byrne, back to Bolger. Back to Byrne. To Lundqvist. Loses the ball. Nelson. Nelson travels. Turns the ball over. Lost control when he was trying to go up with the ball. Turns it over. So Lundqvist gets it into Bolger. Lundqvist, cross court to Spandieri. Kicks it back out to Lundqvist for the 3, and it's good. So Schaumburg now with the 1-point lead, 36-35. Barrington loses the ball, turns it over. Schaumburg bringing it back the other way. Lundqvist dishes inside. Number 10, Fellini scores. So Barrington will call a timeout. Now trailing by 3 points. 6:55 left to go in the 4th quarter. So turnovers the difference so far here in the 4th period. Conforti to inbound the ball for Barrington, gets it to Zomzel. Zomzel to Carroll. Carroll gets it into Nelson, who dishes to Schneider. That's his 5th bucket. Pulls Barrington to within 1 point, 37-38, trailing Schaumburg. Spandieri with the ball for Schaumburg, gets it off to Bolger. Back to Spandieri, drives baseline, good. Barrington back on the attack now. Zomzel turns, shoots 2. Keeps the deficit at 1 for Barrington. Bolger driving, kicks it out to Spandieri, hooks up the 3. Spandieri stretches the lead to 4 points for Schaumburg. He's been on fire tonight. It's his 7th bucket on the night. Zomzel loses control of it. Mallet scoops it up. So Schaumburg with the ball and the 4-point lead. Mallet it into Lundqvist underneath, good for 2. Barrington will take another timeout. Schaumburg with a 6-point lead, 5:10 left in the 4th quarter. So the team's back out on the floor. Scott Nelson to inbound for Barrington, gets it into Brad Zomzel. Zomzel turns the ball over. So Lundqvist inbounds to Bolger. Mallet with the ball to Spandieri. Bolger with the ball back. Drives. Puts it up and scores. Bolger getting the job done for Schaumburg. Bennett trying to answer now for Barrington. So off on Schaumburg, Barrington will inbound it. Wagner back into the game for Barrington. So Bennett to Zomzel, who shoots the 3 and scores. Zomzel pulls Barrington within 5, trailing 42-47. Spandieri with the ball, gets it off to Fellini. Fellini cross court to Bolger. Bolger drives. Schaumburg kicks it back out, not able to control into the basket. Bolger, Schaumburg for the 3. And a foul. Number 15, Schneider with the pushing foul. So Schaumburg keeps the ball, still leading by 5, 47-42. 3:39 left to go in this game. Into Spandieri. To Bolger. Schaumburg in no hurry, up by 5. Clock ticking away. Schaumburg takes the timeout with 3:24 left in the game and a 5-point lead. Both of the teams back out on the court. Schaumburg with a 5-point lead, due mostly to turnovers on the part of Barrington. Lundquist to inbound it. Bolger picks up the ball. Bolger drives, puts it up, misses. Pulled down by Zomzile. Zomzile dishes off to Bennett in the corner. Can't get it to go. 23, Bolger pulls it down. Not a lot going Barrington's way here in the fourth quarter. Oh, Zomzile able to break up that pass, but Schaumburg will retain control. So Lundquist looking to get it in. Bolger with the ball. Bolger gets it to Lundquist, who's surrounded. Cross court, Bolger able to pull down that high pass. Schaumburg slowing the game down, burning clock. The clock right now, Schaumburg's friend. Fellini with the ball, back to Bolger, back to Fellini. Schaumburg playing keep away. Now under 2 minutes to go. Fellini with the ball. Drives, puts it up, can't get it to go. Zomzile back the other way. Looking to fast break, hands it off to Bennett. Can't get it to go. Zomzile drives baseline, puts it up, won't go. So Barrington able to get that loose ball that was bouncing around. 12 puts it up, can't get it to go. 15 with the rebound. Foul under the basket. Ball bouncing around like a pinball. Mallet called for that. Put Schneider to the line, shooting 2, trailing by 5. Can't get the ball to go. And out of bounds on Schaumburg, so Barrington will retain possession of the ball. So Bennett to inbound it for Barrington. Zomzile with the ball. Feeds number 12, who kicks it back out to Bennett. Mallet with the steal and a jump ball. So Barrington with possession on the jump. So Nelson to inbound for Barrington, a substitution. Ryan Carroll for Jackson Wegner. Nelson gets the ball. Schneider in the paint is fouled. Spandieri picks up his third, 1:06 left. Schneider hurt on that, so Ganser will come in and shoot the 2.
At the line, shooting 2 for Barrington, number 10, Taylor Ganser.
Ganser gets the first to go. So the lead now 4 for Schaumburg. And gets the second one. So Schaumburg now with a 3-point lead in the ball. 1:06 left to go. Lundquist gets it in. Excuse me, to Kyle Bolger. Back to Lundquist. Schaumburg spreading it out, playing keep away. Barrington with the foul. Zomzel picking that one up.
Barrington foul number 3, Brad Zomzel, his second, team 6.
So 52.8 left. Schaumburg not in the bonus yet. So Fellini inbounds it for Schaumburg into Millette, and the foul.
Barrington foul number 33, Mark Bennett, his 4th, team 7.
33 sending Mallet to the line.
Shooting bonus.
So Barrington now hoping that Schaumburg is not going to be able to make the free throws. Down by 3 with 48 seconds left. So Mallet off the back, can't get it to go. So the team's back out on the floor. We lost our battery there and missed that 2 points by Barrington. Barrington now down by 1. So Schaumburg again playing keep away. Barrington gonna have to foul. And there it is. No, timeout by Schaumburg. So the team's back onto the court. Schaumburg with a 1-point lead, looking to return the favor. Barrington beating Schaumburg on their home court by 1 on a last-second shot by Zomzeil. Schaumburg looking to take it back from Barrington here on their home court. Lundquist will inbound for Schaumburg. 22 seconds left in the game. And there's the foul. Byrne going to the line for Schaumburg. .21 seconds left.
Returning to the Bronco lineup, number 33, Mark Bennett. And returning for the Saxons, number 22, Michael Mallon. At the line for Schaumburg.
So substitutions by both teams.
Bonus.
Bird shooting 1 in the bonus. Can't get it to go, so Barrington with the ball down by 1. Zomzeil puts it up, can't get it to go, but gets his own rebound, puts it up. And they call a jump ball. The ball will go to Schaumburg on the possession. Zomzeil not able to get the shot to go, not able to get the rebound to go. 9.3 seconds left. Schaumburg with the 1-point lead. Barrington gonna have to go for the quick foul here. Bolger fouled. Bolger with a hot hand for Schaumburg. Sure, Barrington would have rather fouled somebody else, but they weren't given the opportunity with 8 seconds left. So Bolger goes to the line. Already with 12 points on the night for Bolger. And gets the first one. It gives Schaumburg a 2-point lead, 48-46. And the second one spreads the lead to 3. 8 seconds to go. Zomzile with the ball. Getting the ball over to Bennett. Bennett puts up the 3 as the score is too short. Can't get it to go. So the final score on this exciting game, Schaumburg 49, Barrington 46. So Schaumburg able to knock off Barrington on their home court, return the favor for what Barrington did to them on their home court. So Schaumburg taking over the lead here in the MSL West, dropping Barrington to 3-1, or 3-2 rather. Schaumburg going to 5-1. Or Barrington rather at 4-2, Schaumburg at 5-1. So that's it for this HETV game of the week. Bruce Anderson and Pat DeFilippo substituting on camera due to the snow. Thank you, Pat. Bringing this game from Barrington. That's it for the HETV game of the week. Bruce Anderson for all of us here at HETV. Hope you enjoyed the game. See you next week.